First off, unbiased. Tonight will be a continuation that started just over there in 1788 or 1789. The Poms were chasing an Aboriginal man called Pemulwuy, and they were all dressed up in full English army gear, which you can imagine was all heavy wool. Pemulwuy was smart. He swam across the river. The Poms tried to follow him and discovered that heavy woolen gear when it gets wet is very heavy, and they almost all drowned. So they gave up and went back to their barracks. The English will not give up and go home like that tonight, but they hopefully will suffer the same fate. Tonight we're on the country of the Gadigal clan, the part of the Eora nation we hear about from time to time. Tradition was, and still is, that the host clan on that country invite the ancestors to protect visitors when they come along. In this case, we ask the ancestors to protect the visitors, the English, keep them safe, but not too safe. So on behalf anyway of the elders past and present and their ancestors, I welcome you all to Gadigal land. It always was and always will be Gadigal land. Aboriginal country forever.
Hello everyone, my name is Matt. I am one of your councillors for the Marca Midgebury ward. Congratulations to everyone for coming along tonight, and thank you. It's going to be such an amazing night. Woo! I too acknowledge that we are meeting tonight on the lands of the Gadigal people, and I pay my respects to elders past and present, and acknowledge that tonight is going to be a night of jubilation, but it will be happening on Aboriginal land that was never ceded.
Great atmosphere here.
Tonight is going to be one of the best nights, I think, in a long time. I've heard everyone keep saying this is the best night since the Olympics. Can we get a big cheer for the Matildas? Yeah! Let's imagine that they've just kicked that winning goal. Big cheer for the Matildas! Yes! Inner West Council is so proud to have you here tonight. We are such a wonderful community here in the Inner West, and we're so proud to be supporting some of the most amazing women athletes that we treat. I think it's so exciting. I'm here with my son tonight that we get to be here and remember and celebrate such an extraordinary achievement for women participating in sport in this country. This is the best of the best. This is the far we've ever come in a football competition. Big cheer for the Matildas. And of course, the Matildas of tomorrow are all members of the Red Devils, the Marca Football Club. Big cheer if you're a member of the Red Devils. Yes. The amazing team behind the Red Devils are here tonight. You can support them with their barbecue, buy some merch, support them, sign up to be a part of the next year's competition. The best thing that we can deliver, the best legacy we can give for this competition is for more and more people to get involved in community sport. So thank you so much for coming along. When we win tonight, we'll be going to the grand final. Our next live site will be at Henson Park on Sunday, and we hope to see you all there. Big cheer for the Matildas. Yes! Thank you.
Carry on, if we're going to borrow an English saying, but get some goals early and you'll settle right into this game. We are 2 games away from winning a World Cup on home soil. Do we take it one game at a time, or do we look that little bit ahead, Chloe? You don't look that forward ahead, I don't think, Amy. We focus on this game, we focus on the task at hand, let the emotions carry.
Hello, Marrickville FC family and friends, how are we this evening? I would like to thank you all for coming here tonight at Mackie Park, the home of football in the Inner West. We would like to thank the Inner West Council for choosing us to host with them the semi-final. I would like to thank our amazing team, our board members, all our volunteers who have put this together in 3 days. And I am so honoured to be here standing in front of all of you to watch the Matildas make history. History for sport, history for women in football, and history for women. Thank you very much. Enjoy Up the Matildas!
Good evening, everyone here tonight. Welcome. The sounds you just heard from the didgeridoo, young Raphael, have been sounded and heard in this area for thousands of years. The people of the Eora have sung and danced and played music and danced to the clapsticks for thousands of years on this very spot here. So it's wonderful for us to have the opportunity to be with you here tonight and welcome each and every one of you to country. The Eora people, where we are today, the three clans come together, the Parramatta people, the Wongal people and the Gadigal people. Once again, we have had corroboree here for thousands of years, and this tonight is a gathering, what we call the corroboree, and I dare say it's the biggest corroboree dance we've ever had here. So once again, to each and every one of you, welcome to the stadium. Thank you. Thank you very much. On behalf of myself and the young man beside me, Raphael, we would like to thank each and every one of you, and may the spirits of our ancestors walk beside each and every one of you and protect you whilst you're on the Eora country, as we know they walk beside us. And to both the teams of superlative athletes, we wish them well tonight. Thank you all. Thank you.
And to walk out in front of 75,784 people, it will be packed out tonight. I can guarantee you that. Not too long now until these players hit the pitch. What is going through their mind, Chloe? What is going through their mind?
Look, I saw Sam before. She has waited 6 games to be able to walk her country out at this. And then look at all the men. We've waited so many years for this moment. We've got it, and then around Let us embrace this, an intense battle of skill, strategy and sheer will about to unfold before us. We're taking this journey as a nation. Let's pause now for the national anthems, after which you'll be joined by your commentators for this match, former Matilda Amy Chapman and Steve Wilson.
Tiende Kona, imagined to be bold.
Sunday's final and a showdown against the Spanish, and 2 into 1 will not go. Well, the two captains, one of whom is the home face of this tournament, meet the officials led by Tori Pencer of the United States. It's her 4th game at these finals. Most recently, France's round of 16 win over Morocco in Adelaide. Brut Mayo and Mienza Rencha, her assistants. The VAR lead is Massimiliano Irati of Italy. Let's have a look at the two sides then. First, Australia. In goal, Mackenzie Arnold. 6 hours and 3 minutes of playing time since she conceded. At the back, Alana Kennedy is unwell, replaced by Claire Polkinghorne, the 34-year-old's first start at this tournament. Katrina Berry in midfield, winning a 100th Matilda's cap. And Sam Kerr starts for the first time in this tournament. That calf injury, just a memory at last. Well, for England, they're unchanged for the first time in this World Cup. Still no Lauren James suspended. Mary Earps in goal. In defence, skipper Millie Bright knows what it is to be sent off in a World Cup semi-final. Lucy Bronze and Rachel Daly provide the width as wing-backs. But can Australia find space in behind? Up front, Russo and Hemp, who both scored in the quarter-final win here over Colombia. England are wearing their change strip. Australia in the home yellow and green, and they are the colours you will see all around this arena. At last, Sam Kerr starts. Second semi-final of the 2023 FIFA Women's World Cup underway, kicking from right to left. Amy Chapman alongside me for this one. What an occasion. Breathtaking.
The build-up has been incredible, and it all comes down to this. 32 teams, down to just 3. Who will it be tonight? Arguably the biggest sporting event in Australian history, and definitely in women's football history.
Millie Bright with the long ball forward for England, dealt with by Catley, and an early touch for Claire Polkinghorne. She's fast with experience because that'll be a free kick. Sam Kerr getting a taste of it on from Walsh. Welcome to the World Cup.
One of those where the shoelace gets a bit tangled there from Walsh. The studs into the shoelace, but Sam Kerr straight into the action.
What about Claire Polkinghorne? I mean, hugely experienced, 34 years of age, 160-odd appearances, but not a change that Australia would have wanted to make.
No, Alana Kennedy's been excellent as a central defensive pairing, and Claire Polkinghorne comes in next to Claire Hunt. Polkinghorne extremely experienced, but does she have that match sharpness? She hasn't played many minutes this tournament.
Millie Bright concedes the throw. And that's going to be an England throw-in. Well, tournament football is her speciality. A World Cup runner-up 4 years ago with the Netherlands, a European champion with her home country and with England.
for England. Russo. It's going to be an England throw-in. Very, very relaxed in his press conference yesterday. He just exudes a kind of warm charm, really.
Yeah, it was fascinating that both coaches were trying to play down the fact that they were the favourites, trying to put it on the other team. Both seemed eager to have that underdog tag.
Greenwood for England played really well against Colombia in the quarter-final. Alex Greenwood. They were tested by the South Americans. There is Greenwood in quickly. It's a throw-in to Australia. Ellie Carpenter will take it. Advancing a little bit too far up the right-hand touchline, and Tori Penso is right on her case early on.
The build-up to this game, there was a lot of speculation around how England would come out. Would they stick with those three central defenders in Millie Bright, Carter, and of course Greenwood? And they've done exactly that. They're backing themselves.
So the flanks for both sides becoming the... Here's Bright for England. Greenwood. Daly with a ball forward, which is out of play. The chest of Hem.
For 90 minutes, so that's clearly his statement. She's good to go. Should there be extra time, it'd be a stretch for Sam Kerr, but I imagine both teams will be wanting to get it done well before then.
Here's Carter for England. Every decision that goes England's way is roundly booed by the supporters. There are a lot of England fans in town, but naturally hopelessly outnumbered. Carter. Holcombe sees that through to Mackenzie Arnold. Daly for England. Who are just bossing possession in the first 5 minutes of the game. Daly got himself in front of Carpenter. Haley Russo almost nicked it back. Look how high Haley Russo and Caitlin Ford are when England are in possession and knocking it around the back line there. That's a good challenge, going in really hard.
Yeah, England have had a nice spell of possession there, but they're finding it difficult to break that first line, break that initial press from the Australians. You can see Daly and Bronze pushing high, but difficult to find their feet.
Honkinghorn, Hunt. Hemp won't quite reach. Well, she's offside. It wouldn't have counted. but in the psychological battle, Mary Earps will feel she's one up.
Yeah, absolutely, but that'll give Sam Kerr confidence too. Just a reminder, she has the pace to burn. She took that touch a little wide initially and made it difficult for Earps to cover, but the crowd are boosted by that, Australia boosted by that, and England.
Brooke Mayo kept her flag down and got 75,000 people off their seats in so doing. Here's bronze, Carter. Walsh, bronze, Bright. Cantley's header. Carter. Greenwood for Daly. That's a lovely ball from Greenwood, bending in, and a great save from Arnold to deny Georgia Stanway. What a fabulous ball this was into Stanway, who's definitely onside.
That's an exquisite ball in behind, and an even better run off the shoulder of Claire Hunt, who had no idea Stanway was there, and really she should have done a bit better. She just didn't get the connection. An easy one from Mackenzie Arnold in the end.
The first corner of the game is an England corner. Greenwood with the delivery. It's dropping inside the penalty area. This is dangerous. Australia really struggling to clear the lines here. Pokemon getting something on it. Hemp with a shot which is blocked in a yellow crowd. And Australia have managed to block it and smother it away. But that was far from comfortable. Daly's throw short into Ella 2, 3-point back from Hemp. Alex Greenwood is in the book, and that might be telling.
Yeah, Greenwood very aware of who that player was. You don't want to let Sam Kerr, and that is a very nasty tackle, rightly so a yellow card. And it's those transition moments. Australia looks so dangerous.
So Greenwood booked. Worth saying that all yellow cards were extinguished after the quarter-final stage. Here's Kerr. Ford, Catley overlapping. Fowler in the middle. Lasso in the middle. England just about dealt with it. It was a lunging header from Alex Greenwood that got it away, but it was a lovely ball into the box. Here's Eddie Carpenter for Australia. Hayley Rasso, Mary Fowler.
And Australia, they're electric. Once they get the ball, they're very direct. They've got so much pace.
Really bright. Walsh way to Stanway, had that chance. Russo. Bronze, Stanway. Daly sneaking around the back. Continues. The ball to up to turned 50 on Monday, the coach of Australia, Tony Gustafsson. Oh, Daly, that's another good ball. Bronze sneaking in behind. All kinds of pressure there on Catley, and she dealt with it really well.
Australian fans and of course Steph Catley and company think she was a bit hard done by from bronze there. A little late from bronze perhaps, but not a huge amount in it. Some very dangerous through balls from England here.
Yeah. Coming from the left side at the moment. Goes to Greenwood, corner kick up goes and goes to Rachel.
Australia seeing Eddie's best at defensive, a tall timber, and really controls that 6-yard box for the Australians.
Only 12 players had started matches for Australia in this World Cup finals until tonight. Hogan and Kerr taking that total up to 14. Bronze. Russo. Hogan might have a problem here. Russo's found Hem. Sticking with Hem. Australia will take that. England's range of passing is troubling Australia.
It is. Their movement's been excellent. They're finding pockets. They're even turning players. Got a lot of confidence. It's one area they haven't been amazing at this tournament. They've been missing that X factor of Beth Mead, of Fran Kirby, but Russo finding some form. Hemp got plenty of pace.
It's a goal kick which Mackenzie Arnold will take for Australia. Kerr with the flick on. The absolutely cleanest contact from the England goalkeeper Mary Earps. Raised an apology immediately. Good play by Holy Cross, such a dynamic presence in the midfield. Cleverly left actually by Rasso for Carpenter. Rasso off after the return here. Greenwood covering Australia throw.
It's a nice breakaway and turn from Kyra Cooney across her first real input into this game, and that quick switch to the pace of Rasso and Carpenter.
Ellie Carpenter to take this throw in. Claire Polkinghorne is just snuck forward from the back for Australia. She's lurking on the edge of the goal mouth here, and that's where the ball is headed. Greenwood with the clearance. Carpenter. Katrina
Carpenter with a big throw on her, usually targeting Alana Kennedy at that near post for a flick on. Well defended from England.
That's made his night on the big screen. Mary Earps with the clearance, was a non-playing member of England's squad in the last World Cup when they lost in the semi-final. That's nicely swept on by Ella Toon and into the side netting. Toon sitting in that little space behind the front two.
Yeah, they look sharp in attack tonight. England, they mean business great combination play. They knew exactly where each other is in these final moments. Really tough angle.
Russo has a couple of goals, scored against China in that big win. Being knocked over by Lucy Bronze. Just a free kick on this occasion.
Bit of a wry smile from Lucy Bronze there. 2 hands in the back. That really should be a yellow, you would think. The 4 times Champions League winner, Lucy Bronze.
Well, it's just a free kick. Lucy Bronze might be a little bit lucky that there was no further punishment meted out. It's Catley who delivers the free kick. It's Fowler who tried to flick it on, and Jess Carter was stooping into the high boot and it's a free kick.
Some great sportsmanship here, but some excellent athleticism, I would say, as well for Mary Fowler, but that is definitely a high foot.
Really bright for England. It was the 2019 World Cup semi-final where she was sent off against the United States in Lyon. England lost it by 2-1, and really across the ball here. Caitlin Ford can't find Kirk. Daly. Greenwood. Daly. Walsh. Carter. Well, there's a bit of pace on that from Georgia Stanway, too much for Lucy Bronze.
Really well defended from the Australians there. All kept their lines, all within distance to put pressure on the ball. England unable to break that first line.
Greenwood. It's been interesting to see perhaps England's Kira Walsh wearing number 4 there. It's just at the moment meaning that Mary Fowler's struggling a little bit to be very influential in the game. We saw her play such a big part in the win over Denmark. Likes to drop back out of the front line and come a little deeper. But that's Walsh's territory as England now advance. To Russo. Russo a little bit too ambitious for the football. Daly. You can see the idea, but the execution wasn't quite there. And Mackenzie Arnold beat Lucy Bronze to it.
So he just couldn't find the space to get a shot off.
Here's Fowler. Now she gets thrown off and running, but the pitch from Australia's point of view is about a metre too narrow. Well, I don't think anyone came here tonight expecting it to be anything other than a very, very tight encounter. We're nearly a quarter of the way through it, or a quarter of the way through the regulation time. England have had the best chance of the game so far, with Georgia Stanway denied by Mackenzie Arnold. Sam Kerr had that opportunity, but would have been offside had she put it away.
She's half a metre away from making any connection with the ball here. It's going to be such a fascinating battle in that midfield. Toon and Kira Walsh, of course, and Stanway in there with Cara Cooney-Cross, Mary Fowler and Katrina Gorry. An excellent battle with some really technical players.
Well, the possession has been largely England's. Just cut. Down the line for Russo, back inside to Stanway. That's a strong challenge. And Gorry. And a high ball from Carter into Kerr here. Well, Sam Kerr might just be beginning to get the feeling that England are targeting her. That's 3 times.
Yeah, she's been lively in this opening stanza, and you can see how tightly they mark her. It's a bit of a ludicrous.
That cross towards Russo is won by the Australian, but drops harmlessly into the gloves of the England goalkeeper.
The Australians have had a couple of nice moments and sent the English scrambling a few times, but they yet to actually record any attempts on goal.
Indeed, Australia haven't touched the ball inside the England penalty area yet. Not legally, because Sam Kerr was offside when she did. Hemp bouncing off Gorry. Walsh. Greenwood. Well taken. Well, you've got to be positive, you've got to be decisive, and Mackenzie Arnold was both.
She must be full of confidence after that performance. Of course, against France, she was the hero.
Australia get the decision. Been the most fascinating few days following the home media here, the newspapers, and
the Australian public are captivated by this tournament is an understatement. They are besotted by this team, by this tournament, and it's just been a wonderful time to watch the growth of women's sport.
Play on. Russo very happy to do that. Couldn't keep the ball in play though, and England not very happy because they felt that Rachel Daly was fouled here. Oh, Henry, sorry. And Daly.
Hayley Russo taking no prisoners anywhere. She always closes down with intent, and she only really has one speed on, so she takes
25, 26 longest Australia have gone in this tournament without having a shot. deep in conversation. Tony Gustafsson, who was, of course, twice a World Cup assistant with the United States. Oh, good play. She is such a prospect, is Cara Cooney-Cross. They make a great pair, actually, her and Gorry in the middle.
Got a wonderful partnership, and Cara Cooney-Cross has really grown into that position. She's usually plays a bit further forward, but she's been in wonderful form, and clubs are swooping everywhere for her.
Carpenter, Russo wants it, Russo gets it, Fowler's in the middle, Cara in the middle. That's a really good challenge. Everyone claims the ball. I think Australia are going to get the corner. So Australia's first corner kick of the game, just shy of the half hour. The cultured left boot of Catley to deliver. This might be dangerous. It's driven Costa, could it take a deflection? It's another corner kick.
Yeah, it's made its way all the way through. Many bodies there to Hayley Russo. Does well. Look like it was.
Australia with 6 in the England penalty area. It's high and looping. Gorry's attempt to put the ball back into the mixer has sent it behind, but England have a problem here with Lucy Bronze, and immediately the referee and 2 of her teammates are there, and she's okay.
Another looping ball to the back post here to Hayley Russo, who would not be the target. Polkinghorne, Sam Kerr, certainly the ones they're looking for, so that one's overshot. Lucy Bronze really strong in the air.
30 minutes played in Stadium Australia. Australia 0, England 0. Spain watching on. Here's Bright and Greenwood and Daly. Missed by Ella Toon, allowing Hunt to clear for Australia. Straight to Greenwood. Behind again, trying to turn Claire Hunt, and couldn't quite reach it. England's only defeat under Serena Wiegmann was when these two sides met in West London back in April. Australia winning by 2-0, ending a 30-game unbeaten run for England. "17,000 people watched that game. 75,000 watching this. The ball is given away by Hayley Russo. Kerr and Fowler moving. Russo carrying. Oh, that's a really good ball for Carpenter. Couldn't find
the air, she's mishit it, running at full pace. That was 3v3. What an opportunity for the Australians.
for the challenge. Walsh won it. Daly clears it. Russo went down, but no foul. Gorry. Carpenter. Turn.
Gorry has been immense. There is no player in this tournament that has covered more kilometres than Katrina Gorry on her 100th cap tonight.
Cooney cross. So his header falling England's way and played into Russo with some purpose by Georgia Stanwyck. Daly. Lofted by two, headed away from Hemp by Polkingwald. Steph Catley's there. Carter. Stanway for bronze. Well played, Caitlin Ford. Picked up beautifully by Carter. Here's Millie Bright. Almost into the last 10 minutes of normal time in this first half. Yesterday's semi-final at Eden Park in Auckland was absorbing for a long time. And then all the cut and thrust came late. Walsh for Daly. Well covered.
You can see how much England use Kira Walsh when they're trying to play out. She drops in, she comes and goes, opens up pockets. See, they favour this other Daly than had.
Finding Russo beautifully. Chance driven into the net. A turn for England. Take the lead. Ella Toon's first goal of this World Cup whistles into the roof of the Australian net. England strike first in the semi-final.
Again, Hemp turning her play, a clever little touch. And what an assist. Textbook finish, exquisite Melatoon, and
It's a great strike because she's just hit it off the outside of the right boot slightly. And England are in front. With a wonderful strike.
don't think she could have hit that any sweeter, clocking in at 94 kilometres an hour. She used the laces.
On both occasions, they've never been in front before. Carpenter. Gorry. Too straight.
It's easy pickings for Earps here. Gorry on her non-preferred foot there, but can strike them from distance on either foot. Just didn't get the connection. The Australians are looking to bounce back. Always the most vulnerable within 5 minutes of a goal.
England have never lost a Women's World Cup finals match in which they've taken the lead. Bundle between Gorry and Hemp, and England have come away with the ball here. Ella Toone finding Rasso, Stanway to Bronze, Walsh, Carter. Daly. It's a really big 7 minutes ahead for Australia. 1-0 at half-time is not at all catastrophic. 2-0 might prove difficult. Here's Bright. Walsh. Carpenter up to Fowler. Fowler snapping Walsh. Walsh has turned away from Mary Fowler. And the Toone's pass was delivered from a good position, but he affected Hempton.
She'll be forgiven for that after a phenomenal strike to put England ahead. But Kira Walsh, she's been instrumental in helping England play out the back. She's such a classy midfielder, one of the best in the world.
6 hours and 39 minutes. Mackenzie Arnold had gone without conceding a goal in this World Cup. She only previously conceded in that second group game in Brisbane, which Australia lost to Nigeria by 3-2. Australia win this semi-final, will be guaranteed a World Cup winner who has lost a game on their way to.
Has been one of those, well, the most unpredictable World Cups we've ever seen. The first time with 32 teams, and there's been some real surprise packets, of course. Nigeria getting the better of Australia early on, but they've built from there. England with a slow start, but they've come out today ready to play.
Cattle. Cooney cross to Claire Polkinghorne. Caitlin Ford's done well with that. Mary Fowler popping up on the left-hand side for Australia. That's a ball which Sam Kerr was never going to win and which Haley Rasso couldn't reach. Merrier this away downfield. Into Kerr. Lovely touch. Cooney cross. So did enough to take it away from her. Stanway's ball into Hemp. Stanway wants to return and has got it. Russo's in the penalty area. Daly, that's another great Daly ball. Well, there's a push. It's a very good save actually by Mackenzie Arnold to deny him, but there was a push by the England forward.
Yeah, clear foul from Lauren Hemp, but a nice run, nice intent off the shoulder of Steph Catley. Probably didn't need to have the two hands in the back.
Daly's passing from this left side, but exquisite at times for England.
It's crazy to think the WSL's golden boot. She's a phenomenal striker. Been playing at left back for the majority of this tournament for England. They're obviously stacked for talent up front.
Carpenter. Cooney cross here for Australia. Russell. Cross.
Had beautiful shape on it. A really difficult one for England to handle at the back post. Lucy Brunson has done exceptionally well. Not really many Australians attacking the ball in the box there. They could have done with more numbers, but they'll take the corner.
Last moments of the first half, Australia's corner comes in. Daly tries to head it out. Fowler's underneath it.
But only blue shirts there to deal with it.
Just 1 minute added on at the end of the first half by fourth official Yoshimi Yamashita. Free kick to Australia. Hulking on for Catley. Just too high for Sanka. Taken away by Daly. Clever. From Hemp, she's won the throw.
Yeah, Hemp,
just too high, wasn't it?
Hemp tracking back beautifully there. And lovely movement from Steph Catley. She's got a tremendous cross on her, but really well defended in the end from Rachel Daly.
And that is the with a right-footed drive. Half-time, Australia 0, England 1.
Well, as the whistle blows at Stadium Australia, it's the end of a very intense first half between the Aussies and England at the Women's World Cup semi-final. The players retreat to the locker rooms. The scoreline is tilted towards the English. As they take a brief respite to regroup, recover and strategise for the second half, we're taking a break on Optus Sport. We'll return with the analysis between these two sides next.
Rachel Daly is a gun.
to sports coverage of the Women's World Cup 2023, and it is an L2 strike that separates the two sides at halftime and has Australia trailing. And tough effort, apart from the scoreline, of course.
Apart from the scoreline, I thought it was fairly decent. A bit of back and forth, both sides had chances. The quiet certainly got a little bit quieter, Amy, when that first goal went in there.
Yeah, it feels like the crowd's really dropped off from here, Kat. We really need them to pump these girls up and help them get back into this second half.
We do. That crowd is the crowd that's going to get us over the line come the 90th minute in this match, or even 120 minutes if we go to penalties, whatever it may be. But right now, they've got to go into the break, they've got to regroup and come out with a plan on what they're going to attack England with in this second half.
It is an L2 strike, Chloe, that separates these two sides. A beautiful move from the English, and what a cracking finish. 95 kilometres an hour into the top corner.
Look, it was a phenomenal finish, and if I was to say one thing about our defending, we need to track our runners in the box, but you're not going to say this. This was a phenomenal strike from L2. It's in the top upper 90, and look, I think for Australia we need to be careful of those outside just side, and not just by going quick strike.
Classic of Bristol. We've seen so much for during the Euros. Job at that roll, pass to good finish.
Did Lauren Hemp miss that ball, or did she leave it? That's the question I have.
Doesn't matter what the question is now, Amy. The goal's gone to the back of the net, and Australia need to regroup and come out with a plan.
All right, well, let's talk about the midfield and how physical this has been, because England has a tight, robust midfield. They've been stopping Australia's counter-attacks, but they've also been winning the physical battle.
Not a bad tactic, is it? You know, Serena Beacom was pretty quiet about her tactics before the game started, and probably number one on the list seemed to be kick Sam Kerr a few times when you get a chance. Has it put her off at all, or do you think she's good? I think it's always a struggle when you go out onto the pitch and, you know, players are coming out and they're just kicking you to every end, and of course you're going to go out and try and kick Sam Kerr and all our players. They know that Australia has that extra man here tonight, and it's very, very difficult for them to, you know, get into the game. And in the beginning, they have been winning those 50-50 battles.
Look, the girls 100% knew that this was going to happen. 65% of the girls on that field play against these girls in England, and that's exactly how they play. This isn't a tactic, it's just how they play. They're very rough, they like to get stuck in, and they know how to get inside people's heads. So it's how are we going to be able to roll with the punches, as I'll say, because they're going to continue to keep doing that, and unless the referee starts to get in her back pocket with the yellow cards, it's just going to continue.
Well, it's something Australia is known for, Chloe, is their ability to dig deep and to fight back, and we'll be looking for that in the second half. Let's head down to the sideline. Mark Schwarzer, Amy Harrison, who's impressed you most this half?
Well, there's been a couple of plays actually, but the Powerade pause performance of the half goes to?
Yeah, Ellatoon. Oh, you can't go past that goal. We were trying to fight for an Aussie to go in there. We could have easily put Mackenzie Arnold up until that goal in the 37 minutes. So, not much anything Mackenzie could do about that. It was an ace goal. It stood.
Utilise the half-time pause the best.
Yeah, and Tony, we've seen in the Nigeria game, he took quite a long time to make some useful substitutes. We'll see how long he takes and what kind of substitutes he.
Thank you, Schwartzy. Katie, so far so good. You're smiling, 2 scores, and you picked it pre-game.
I know, I'm trying to hide my smile, not to rub it in. But yeah, Ellatoon, I mean, she's been actually pretty quiet this World Cup so far, and she's really had to perform and step up, bearing in mind she's in that number 10 role where Lauren James, we're missing her, and what a hit. I mean, she picked her spot and then just walloped it into the top right-hand corner. So fair play to her. England needed a moment of magic. We've seen Alessia Russ and Lauren Hem creating havoc with the Australian defence, but I think Ellatoon really took her chance.
They go into the break with plenty of confidence. You're expecting that momentum to come out the second half, keep the foot down and keep going?
I think so. I mean, obviously Australia kind of came out the blocks really quick with Sam Kerr, great chance up this end, and then Georgia Stanway had a chance to revert her over. So the goalkeeper's really shining in that moment. But England.
Rachel Daly is a gun for England.
Oh, what a goal!
And she's killing it for Villa. Love Catley for the Matildas. You're gonna love her for Arsenal. It's the Women's Super League. Kerr, Hasegawa, Toon, Shaw, Fowler, and Ford. Live on Optus Sport.
Hey bro, me and the boys have an idea for Mum's 60th.
All the way back where I belong.
To be
43k home cinema transformation? Just add eligible subscriptions to Optus SubHub before September 24 for your chance to win. Get your subscription sorted and win with Optus SubHub. Welcome to the FIFA Women's World Cup 2023. The game that makes the crowd cheer and the whole world hold their breath. Grab a Coke, take your seat, and believe in magic.
Up in all 23, clean up in all 23.
This broadcast on Optus Sport brought to you by the Kia EV9. Who's the perfect delivery every time? Order McDelivery. And Cadbury. Give girls a cheer and a hug.
So brought it down beautifully, and it's a chance driven into it. Trying for England, and the team's first goal of this World Cup whistles into relief.
This Women's World Cup in 2023, and with a place in the big dance against Spain awaiting the winner. The stadium's buzzing with anticipation, like us, hoping to predict how this second half will unfold. It's the Lionesses ahead at the break thanks to our team, but this is a Matilda side that's managed to fight back before. Ash, Fanuli and Chloe, how does Australia get back into this?
I think we need to play to our strengths, you know. We know what we've got. We're very, very good in transition. And what's happening, once Macca picks up that ball, she's just breaking down the play and stopping. We can't really take advantage of Lucy Bond, which is up high and great really try and capture on the counter.
Look, for me, in defence, I think we need to be careful about pockets of space in between the lines and build up from our progressive play, go left and then go right, earn the right to go down the lines and then attack fast.
Trust your process, build your opportunities, don't panic, you're still not your time to get back in this game.
Well, it's a pivotal 45 minutes to determine which nation advances to the final and which will fall agonisingly short as the players get ready to re-emerge from the locker rooms and the stadium roars back to life. We'll take a short break here on Optus Sport.
against an England side with a one-goal advantage.
Be interesting to see how both teams come out here.
Polkinghorne just got there ahead of head, but hasn't quite got enough on the clearance to get it out of play. Russo. Bronze. Russo. Haley Russo here for Australia. It's a barnstorming run from Ali Carpenter, which was ignored by Russo. Catley. Little nudge by Bronze on Caitlin Ford.
Australia will need a bit more from Caitlin Ford. She's been stuck in this battle with Lucy Bronze, who is arguably the best fullback in the world. Not able to find any space and contribute to the attack.
Gorry. Carpenter. Not slowing coming forward. Poked up towards Carr. Carr nearly got something on that.
Dangerous, they floated in. I think Carter's done just enough, but Kerr just slightly off balance when she tries to attack that.
I don't think Daly's kept that in play. It's a couple of errors by England at the start of the second half.
You'll see the crowd build and build as this second half goes on. They want nothing more than Australia, the host nation, to get through to this final for the fairy tale to continue.
Didn't quite find Rass. So it's going to be a throw in to England. Walsh running into trouble, and then I was going to say bringing Gorry down. Play goes on, and Gorry is very quickly back on her feet. Catley nearly caught by Lucy Bronze. And a little bit of room here. And Carpenter's off on those travels again. Fowler. Ford around the back.
But she's at full stretch trying to get anything back on that. A couple of promising moments for the Australians though.
Greenwood for England. Right forward. I think Australia will be quite pleased with the way the first 4 minutes of this second half has gone. They are having more possession and seem to be carrying more of a threat. That's nicely done from Ford. Fowler with a little nod on. Fowler here for Australia. Fowler, can she get a shot away? She couldn't. Bright got a foot in. Collected well there by Gorry. Well, Georgia Stanway took it from her, and the referee from America says there was no foul. You can hear what the home fans think about that. And Walsh delivers long, and that has not been cut out by Claire Polkinghorne, and she's a little bit fortunate too. Didn't quite have
there. She does get her legs taken. You can see why the crowd were standing up in arms. Not dealt with well here from Polkinghorne.
Covered by Hunt, who conceded the corner. Greenwood to take. Blue shirts are plenty to aim for. Lucy Bronze is around the back, didn't get anything on it, and neither did Millie Bright. The corner's a bit wasted, actually. Gorry. Good cross by Bronze. Hunt with a header. Catley now with a little bit of time and room. Just a little bit hemmed in at the moment, Australia.
Yeah, that's taken the fizz out for the Australians there. They're a bit wasteful on their last attacking play. Really should have got a shot off. England happy to take their time, just reduce this tempo a little.
This is Australia's first ever World Cup semi-final, lost in the round of 16 4 years ago. Were quarter-finalists 3 editions successively before that from 2007 to 2015. Alatoon has touched the ball on fewer occasions than any other England player. Caitlin Ford. But she's written it. That's a decent ball.
That last pass.
Signs of promise for Australia. Send it Kerwood's, which must always be a temptation. possession.
Refs really let it be quite free flowing in the past 10 minutes. Not really having eyes to the ball there. Had to be aware of where she was. Clears that one near post.
Lofted to Bright. Oh, goodness me, that is so close. Millie Bright with the downward header just wide of the right-hand post.
Well, it was a flawless delivery and it only had one target, and that was Millie Bright. She's done everything. She's got herself in the right position, body position. She's attacked it. Just missing the direction.
Greenwood. It's not a bad return, that actually. 43% of your efforts on target. Steph Catley to take the throw in for Australia. Foul. Put into a great position. Hadn't quite it.
Active runs.
Connect.
Should be run first, ball second, but at the moment it's the ball and then looking for the player. This must change if Australia want to make something of this.
Carter. It was a little bit short. Gorry was perfectly entitled to try and win that, and Australia get a throw in as a result. Carter. Ford's job was to get Carter. Australian throw-in. Catley with the chance to cross. It's too deep from Catley.
That's a wasted delivery there from Catley. She's gone far post again. She's got to put it where Sam Kerr is. Give her the service she deserves. But Mary Fowler, what a tidy footballer she is at 20 years of age.
We played an hour. England lead. Ford. Kerr. Fowler's made a late run into the area. Australia keep it alive. Kathleen to Kerr. In it goes again. Testing that England defence. That's another great clearance. Carpenter will let it go to Gorry. A stumbling turn from Carpenter running into Greenwood. Greenwood's clearance. Australia's throw-in.
It's a little more dynamic in the movement from Australia. You see Sam Kerr drifting out wide, making runs in behind to get on the ball. The only difficulty there is she's the target we need in the box as well.
Coach loves it. The fans loved it. Fowler. Oh, good ball. Greenwood was in the way. George Stanway for England. Might be a Lucy or in here, so Stanway. England happy to advance up the pitch and retain possession rather than play the riskier, swifter counter-attack. But Russo has her pocket picked, and here's Sam Kerr. She's going to need some support. Kerr running it right. Kerr with the shot. On the voting panel, but that's the goal of the tournament. Greeted by the roar of the tournament.
Could not have been scripted any better for the Australians. 78,000 people loving what they see. Sam Kerr missed so much this tournament.
Jaw-dropping moment that was. Sam Kerr.
I can assure you the temperature has gone up a few levels here. Sam Kerr trying to settle her teammates here. She is famous for scoring big goals in big games. She's done it again for her country, and it's game on.
Ford running at bronze. Cooney cross for Australia. Dribbling away for it. Carter had to stretch it to corner. Sam Kerr has come alive and set this stadium on fire.
She had another gear and she's gone there, and the crowd loves it. She sneezes and they love it. She dribbles, they love it. She can do no wrong in the Australians' eyes.
England under all kinds of pressure now. Cooney cross for this corner kick. This has gone. Do you know, Amy, I'm pretty certain when Sam Kerr picked that ball up, turned and ran, I said, she'll need support. What do I know?
Clearly nothing. Now, what a fantastic run. She received it barely beyond halfway, and you could see Millie Bright, Jess Carter turning on their heels.
Australia's corner. Cooney cross, that's right on the money. Oh, she did well, Mary Earps, to get anything on that. Fowler. Up go the heads, half away by England. Claire Hunt here. Cooney cross, England are on the ropes. Cooney cross with the ball into the box, close down and straight to Earps.
Mary Earps knows all too well what Sam Kerr is capable of, as does Millie Bright. Playing their football together, and she still sneaks off the shoulder here. The best vertical jump in the women's game.
Game has completely changed. Completely changed. Australia felt that Greenwood had fouled Hayley Raso, the referee bidding. And that's going to be an England free kick. And England just need a moment here just to settle themselves, just to clear their minds, get some air in the lungs. Because this has been an immensely difficult 4 or 5 minutes.
The atmosphere in this stadium, it would be impossible to hear each other. Very, very few.
Millie Bright, Alex Green. Bright with that long ball, that's a very good ball. Lucy Bronze here for England, Bronze! Oh, it's right across the face, Russo going to try and get it, Kemp is going to try and get it, and it's scrambled out of play for a throw-in. Whoa.
Oh my word, a moment of pure class from Lucy Bronze here, showing her pace, showing her class, what a touch. And a delightful little dink over Mackenzie Arnold. Deserves someone on the end of it.
Shades of last night's semi-final when Sweden got themselves back into it, and Spain went down the other end and restored their lead almost straight away. Rather later in the game, a flurry of goals in Eden Park. Lauren Hem, that's a good turn. 2 good turns. And a decent cross. Russo! Oh, can't get any closer. You cannot get any closer than that.
That is millimetres off.
Over the top for Cross. She won't quite reach it. Well, this semi-final is fantastically poised. And we are soon to see the Australian whose penalty kick got them into this semi-final. The 20th of that epic shootout. But England, yeah, England Everton! Australia has made a hash of it. Lauren Hem has put England back in front. It was there to be dealt with, and Australia did, and Lauren Hem
it's some awful defending from the Australians. Ellie Carpenter not dealing with the initial ball in behind. It really shouldn't have been anything at all, but Lauren Hemp, she's hustled all evening. She's been England's best all evening. And she puts that one away, no troubles.
England are back in front. Australia have made that substitution. Hayley Raso has gone off and Courtney Vine has come on. The substitution planned before the goal didn't change, but the nature of the task ahead of Australia has. Thwarted the cross, put behind by Bronze. Australia corner. Bronze just needs a minute, took that in the face. Lauren Hemp, what can you say? She just doesn't give up. I mean, very similar in its way to the goal against Colombia, where you thought the goalkeeper had dealt with it. There's a little error, a split second, and Hemp was there, and exactly the same scenario.
Yeah, it's exceptional.
Being tested by an Australian corner here. 18 minutes to go. Australia were level for 8 minutes. In goes that corner kick. It's deep. I'm not sure anybody got a touch on it. It's going to be a goal kick. Well, it was her first shot on target in the tournament, this. And she'll get and take the individual plaudits, but she'd swap them right now. Anybody starting a second. England have now scored 150 goals under Serena Wiegmann. And goalkeeper Mary Earps is getting the boos from the home fans for taking what they felt was too long over the goal kick. Forward, it goes from forward. Caitlin Ford. Good challenge. The Stanway clearance hit Cooney cross, but Stanway had just been caught after the ball had gone by.
The late one from Caitlin Ford, you can see the frustration starting to creep in now. The Australians need some magic in composure.
Mackenzie Arnold with this for Australia. $75,784 is the attendance inside Stadium Australia. I think for the fourth time in the tournament, same figure, a complete and total sellout. Carpenter. Vine. Daly in front of her, scooped in towards Fowler, headed away, Alex Greenwood and Keller and Hemp. Hunt wants the ball to go out of play, and it hasn't, apparently. way over the bar. I can't tell you how. Phil. Good challenge from Walsh. Bronze to Stanway to Walsh. In towards Russo. Got to be dealt with. Tune back into Russo. Little deflection on that. It'll be an England corner kick. Greenwood is going to take this corner kick for him. Bright again, same routine, off target again. First one was a little bit closer than that, in all honesty.
Bright does so well to find space in the box. Got her angles all wrong on that one, but big, strong.
Good ball, Vine. Davey thought the cross was coming and it wasn't. Vine just delayed and then accelerated, and Alex Greenwood hasn't dealt with it. And it's Sam Kerr. Lucy Bronze was there to restore order. Well, England are no strangers to late drama. In World Cup semi-finals, losing in 2015 agonisingly to the Japanese with a stoppage time own goal. Lucy Bronze with the throw. A little over 10 minutes of normal time to play. Georgia Stanway. Carter. Hemp has been outstanding. Flipped on by Bronze. Hemp. Bronze, Russo in the middle. That's where it's headed, well played by Arnold. Emily Van Egmont's going to be on very shortly for Australia. Russo's going to get a talking to from the referee for impeding the goalkeeper. Australia to make the change, and it's going to be more than just a change in personnel.
Yeah, this will cue the change in formation. Cue Australia's last-ditch desperation effort to stay in this World Cup. Emily Van Egmont, an attacking player, passing on the messages. I dare say they'll go three at the back here and throw out this game.
Hawkinghorn's 102nd appearance for a country has come. Turning his and they're not doing it at the moment. Caitlin Ford. Van Egmont running out of room. Carter is not in a hurry. Fowler skipping away from Stanway, finding Caitlin Ford. Catley on the overlap. Got to be a good ball this. Catley just delayed. Hemp got across. Ball is still in play. Bronze with the clearance. Australia going to throw in.
Catley just hesitates on getting that connection, but the overlaps will start.
Fowler, delightful goal! Just got too much on it. Needed it just to part her hair, not bounce off her forehead.
Yeah, she really needed to skim that one. It was a perfect delivery and a beautifully timed run.
Carter's lost it. Kerr, Van Egmond ahead of her. 45 here. Fine! Van Egmond, no! Carter saves England.
Well, Mary Earps as well. Sensational save. Great early switch out to Courtney Vine. The hero from last game. Low and hard. That's a strong save from Mary Earps. One of the best in the business.
Look at Carter here from the rebound as Van Egmond was terrific. England are wasting every second they can here. Into Australia.
Fans getting increasingly frustrated. I think a card will need to be pulled at some point if this continues.
Cooney Cross has gone to right back since Courtney Vine came on. Here is Vine ahead of her. Good ball, Fowler in space. Fowler's drive, cannons off her blue jersey, out of play. Australia corner kick.
Rising.
Steph Catley's going to take this corner kick, and Australia are going to make it as uncomfortable as they can. In it goes, very uncomfortable. Oh, wide from Sam Kerr. Her face, his face, tell the story.
Well, it should have been two. There's no denying that should have been two. She's 3 metres out, and Sam Kerr couldn't have fallen to a better player.
Well, it's an awkward height. She just had to take half a step back, maybe. And she knows. Carpenter for Hunt. Chloe Kelly, Ingles' perennial substitute, is about to come on. That Greenwood header is not exactly done the job, but luckily for England, Daly was there. Gorry with a bit of a sweep, but just fallen to Hemp, who's looking like the match winner at the moment. Lauren Hemp has got away from Gorry and plays it through to Russo. And Russo puts England into the World Cup final. Alessia Russo for England.
There will be no Matilda's miracle now. There isn't time. Australia 1, England 3.
devastatingly clinical from the English. And it is Russo doing exactly what she does best. It all started from Lauren Hemp. She has been the player of the match by a long shot. She drives and drives, beautifully timed through ball. Alessia Russo does the damage.
It's such a crisp finish. Russo slots home her third goal of this World Cup and England's third of the game. And they know the job is all but done. England are on the Kerr didn't. Lucy Bruns just kept that in play to prevent a corner.
It's been a classy performance from England. They came here not to play against 11, not to play against 23, but to play against an entire nation. And it's been a job very, very well done.
Well, Russo's last touch was to score that goal. Australia take off Katrina Gorry. That's her 100th appearance for her nation. And Alex Chiliak is on for what remains, but what remains is not much. Foul. Cooney cross. Substitute Kelly there for England. Armley to Walsh. This is Hunt. Carter's header. Ford. Winning with Stamp through forward away to Walsh. Curled in by Courtney Vine, headed away by Greenwood for England. We are about to find out how much added time there will be. And Hunt just put it out of play, and that will suit England. And it's
in this game, but she's had some good ones. She's had some moments of absolute world-class quality. It's a textbook finish, top corner.
England will have Lauren James available for the final unless something dramatic happens in these closing seconds. Lauren James might play in that position against Spain in the final. And it is, barring something astonishing, going to be England Spain in the final. Six added minutes.
Have to give enormous credit to England. They came into this World Cup missing from the English, but they played an incredibly smart game.
England have unquestionably grown into this tournament and got better as it's gone on. It was a fairly inauspicious start in Brisbane with a 1-0 win over Haiti. They were somewhat fortunate to get past Nigeria in a shootout. Could say very fortunate to get past Nigeria. They did enough to come from behind and beat Colombia. And England are on the very cusp of footballing history for their women's team. Australia have already achieved their best ever World Cup shot and dreamed ending glory in this stadium. It looks now as though that is not to be the case. Van Egmond for Australia. Cooney cross, that's a really good ball. And Vine's full of running. Vine can lay this inside, Chile out into grounds and clear challenge. Got the ball, I think. Kelly shrugged off by Cooney.
Chidiak's got herself straight into the action off the bench. Such an exciting player, hasn't seen many minutes. It's a very tough task ahead to have any impact.
Ford inside Bronze. Great challenge, Stanway. Anywhere will do from England's point of view. There's no one in blue up there, but it doesn't matter because the clock won't stop ticking. Cooney cross looking for Kerr. Ford. And it's Lauren Hem, England's player of the match, who is shielding the ball and drawing the foul. Lucy Bronze forward, Kelly chasing. Hunt with a head start. Nice touch was Kelly's, it's a goal kick. Chloe Kelly has deliberately carried a second ball onto the pitch and gets a yellow card for... She knew full well that the Australian goalkeeper Mackenzie Arnold had a ball in her hands, ready to take the goal kick, and Kelly is rightly booked. And that's cut out by Lucy Bronze. It was slack from Hunt. Bronze won't bother, I think, running towards goal. The corner flag is Kelly's destination, and England get a throw-in. Well, you cannot point the finger at Sam Kerr because she had an absolutely electrifying 15 minutes in this game, dragged Australia back into it with a wonderful goal. But you also, Amy cannot deny, and she will know and will not shirk from it, that the missed chance on the volley to make it 2-2 was a turning point in the game.
Yeah, there was two key moments for the Australian. A colossal mistake at the back that let Lauren Hem time to take the limits.
Not an easy chance.
It's a game of moments and margins.
But she normally makes difficult chances look easy. Cooney cross forward for Australia. Kerr running in behind, can't reach it. Well, they count in to these games, and England fans will be counting out of this one. The referee puts the whistle to our mouth, and England, for the first time in their history, are Women's World Cup final. requests. There will be a third place playoff for them in Brisbane. Their wonderful World Cup is all but over. England's carries on, and Serena Wiegmann will take a side into a fourth major tournament final. She's won 2 European Championship finals, lost a World Cup final. Now she has the chance to put England on the summit, because the semi-final in Sydney is all over. Australia are done. Australia 1, England 3.
Well, it is full time here at Stadium Australia, and as you heard, it is the English marching on to their first World Cup final, as Australia should be forever grateful, and that moment is to be celebrated. The scoreline not going our way today, and heartbreak for our Aussies, but the English will be celebrating. For 2 World Cup semi-finals without a win, they finally break through and will play in their first ever Women's World Cup final. I'm Amy Duggan, and I'm joined by Ashley Sykes, Catherine Ginelli and Chloe Lovato, and an English crowd singing a song I never want to hear again. But that is what it is. Here at Stadium Australia, it's England, Ash, that will move on to the Women's World Cup final.
Yeah, it's probably inevitable in the end, isn't it? That's such a world-class squad. There wasn't a player out there tonight that play poorly for England, and that's just who they are, and they all deserve their They came out from the first minute. You could see that they were up for this battle. They were winning every single 50-50. I think just a lot more clinical on their pitches.
Look, it's undeniable. We're able to be clinical in their chances, and when they had them, they took them. And we've always spoken about how this game is about moments, and they had better moments and successful moments.
Australia's first World Cup semi-final made it all the way through to the top four. This is disappointing, but what we say to Australia saying about England have been to this stage and played a semi-final, and for the first time they now go through. This is absolute heartbreak for the series, but they've got to actually celebrate the presidents in this. I'll call out to people in Australia and all the football stakeholders, and let's come together and let's make this the norm for the materials. Let's make this Australia for women's football.
I think for myself, I'm so proud of the girls. No tears tonight because I'm just in shock. But for me, it's about processing what's just happened. But I think you're right. We've changed sport in Australia, and for this moment, we need to be grateful. Because just like I said, England's been in this moment 3 times before, and maybe this is just a start for us, and this is the norm, and this is just the starting point to see where we keep going in football.
We saw England celebrating right there, but right now we're looking at the Aussie girls. They will be heartbroken.
To where they've gotten in this tournament, I think is just absolutely phenomenal, and it's credit to every single player that's played in this tournament. They left everything out there tonight, and it's just unfortunate. This whole tournament, they brought the whole country along for the ride, and sometimes there's some tired actions out there tonight by the players, mistakes that they probably wouldn't have made when they were a bit more fresh legs, but gee, they've worked hard, and gee, they've done us all proud.
Let's bring Amy Harrison because she is down there sideline. No smiles tonight, Amy, but deep down after the loss, we still have to be super proud as the team is.
Yeah, how can you not? I think